because I do think he'd be an amazing girl dad. But, you know, maybe I'm just meant to be a wolf pack mum. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just good with boys. I thought I was crazy. So this was not planned, right? I've said that before. I was on birth control, but the universe found her window to make this happen. And so I remember it so perfectly. He was watching a Lakers game and the Lakers were losing. But I was in the kitchen. I was like, my body, I feel off. Something's off, and I'm so in tune with myself. I was like, I feel off. I'm gonna do a pregnancy test. I'm crazy. I'm not pregnant, but I'm just gonna, you know, settle that so it's done. And it's like a rom-com. I was sitting in the bathroom. I was on the toilet looking at this stick, and I was like, and the only word I could say over and over again was the F word. Just it's the only word that came out of my mouth in different tones and levels of, this is real. I only took one because I just knew. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I believe it. I believe it. I've been feeling a little different and feeling a little off, so to speak. And this makes sense. And then I remember I walked out of the toilet and I sat it on the counter and I'm looking at myself in the mirror like a rom-com, just like looking at myself like I'm gonna have a baby. This is insane. I was like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna tell him? If the Lakers are losing, I can't tell him now. It's terrible news while the Lakers are losing. And so I waited for maybe 40 minutes or whatever, and he came in and he's like, baby, big day. The Lakers came back, they won. And I was like, it's about to get bigger. You're probably gonna need to sit down for this. And he sat down next to me. We were in the bathroom, and I didn't know how to say it. I was like, I have to tell you something really big, and I don't even know how to begin this conversation. And he's looking at me, he's like, what is it? You can tell me, like, what is it? Anything. What's going on? Are you okay? I was like, I'm okay, but I'm pregnant. And he just got this huge smile on his face, and he came over and he hugged me. He's like, baby, that's awesome. And of course I was scared at the time because we're relatively new as a couple. Even though we feel like we've spent lifetimes with each other, it's still, you know, a quicker timeline than we were thinking. We were probably a year ahead of what we were really talking about. But he was so excited knowing how much I've wanted this for so long, and he has seen the type of mother that I will be and the way that I am with his kids. You know, I'm very nurturing and loving, and I love those kids so deeply. And he was like, I'm so excited for you to have this, and I'm so excited to do it with you. And so it was really cool. It was really amazing. Yeah. Boy, the man only makes boys. I mean, we did the test at 10, the blood test, at 10 weeks to find out. I was like, I'm not waiting. If I can know now, I want to know now. And we didn't even do a pregnancy reveal. We didn't do anything big like that. We just got the email and opened it together. And I don't think any of us thought it was going to be a girl. I think all of us were, even his mum was like, it's a boy. What do you mean? And so we did talk about, you know, if we do this again, that we will plan for a girl, and we'll do those steps that, you know, modern medicine can now do, which are just phenomenal, and have a girl. But let's see how my body does with one first, and how we do, and see if that's on the cards for us. But I think he'd be an amazing girl dad. He's an amazing dad. He'd be an amazing girl dad. You always get nervous with these things, I think, right? We're a blended family now. Those beautiful kids have been through so much change in a short space of time, and I'm always very sensitive to that with them. And so it's not that I thought they love me deeply, but who knows how they're gonna feel about another kid. And so we sat them on the couch. I actually have a video of it, but we sat them on the couch and we brought out the ultrasound photo, and it was Bodhi, the middle, that was like, is Sean having a baby? And he got stuck, that's a baby! And then Journey was just like the youngest one, he was just taking it in. And I thought, oh, he's not pleased, he's not thrilled. And then he got super excited. He'll play with me, and he'll play with the dinosaurs, and maybe he'll have blonde hair like me, and all these different things. And so now they come in and we call them snuggle puddles in the morning. They come in and jump on the bed. and hug my tummy and kiss it and say good morning to Peanut, because that's his nickname. And they just can't wait for him to be here. We'll see. We are a big family already, which I absolutely love. I am about to have this beautiful gift of bringing life into this world. And if I feel called to do it again, if we as a couple and a family feel called to do it again, then yeah, we would plan for a girl. Because I do think he'd be an amazing girl dad. But you know, maybe I'm just meant to be a wolf pack mum. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just good with boys. Oh no, I'll be in a hospital with all the machines and all the doctors and everything that could possibly, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm 36. I remember when I went in for our first ultrasound and my doctor said to me, you know, you're considered a geriatric pregnancy. And I was like, never speak those words to me again, ever. A geriatric pregnancy is devastating. What do you mean? But because of my age and I am 36, I don't want to take the risk of not being near modern medicine and all the help if there is something that I need. So we will be in a hospital with our doctor, planning on a vaginal birth. You know, so can I say that? I don't know. It's not natural in a sense of, you know, I don't want any of the like epidural or the help with the pain. I am open to it. I want to do more research and be open to trying to do it myself, but I'm also not opposed to, if it gets too much, having that, you know, having access to it, I guess. We've thought of a lot of names. We even just brought up a new name a couple of days ago. We have definitely not locked in on anything. Some are really different and cool. Some are kind of creative and artsy. Some are just really strong. Some are traditional. We have no idea. I don't know what he feels like yet until, you know, he's here. I don't know. No, I'm not prepared. Is anyone ever prepared? I mean, we know where everything's going to be going and we got everything planned out, but we haven't actually started doing those things yet. So, but we're coming up to that point. You know, I'm 6.5 months pregnant now. I'm like, baby, we gotta do some things. Otherwise, you'll be on your own and I'll be watching you. But I am now really getting to that point of wanting to nest. Like, I really feel myself wanting to do it and set it up. Whereas weirdly, for the first few months, it's like I could forget that I was pregnant. I could just keep moving and doing, and it, you know, I've had a really blessed and easy time with him. So it was like, yeah, it's fine, we'll get to it. And now I realize how quickly time is going. I'm like, we've got 2.5 months to go. We should probably get started on the nursery.